We're going to start by taking one of the 4, and we'll just kind of find a spot to start with. See right here, there kind of looks like it's an open spot. We're just going to slide it in just like this. Kind of put it down a little bit, just so it's even with the rest of the roses. So then we do the same exact thing. We just wrap our stems with that new one. Okay. And at this point, you can kind of start to stretch it out a little bit. You can bend. The great thing about silk flowers is you can bend the stems. You cannot really do that with real flowers because you will break them. But that's the best thing about silk flowers is you can kind of adjust them as you need. So we can put a little bit of space. If you've got holes in between your flowers, that's great because we're going to fill those with raspberries. So kind of space it out just a little bit, just like that. Okay. Next one, we'll variate it with one with 3 instead of 4. So we'll just put it right here. And again, it's kind of random placement. If you've got it too perfect, then it won't really look as good as what you would think. So just kind of put them in randomly. So I've got this one. Put it down just a little bit. Wrap the stems. Okay, we can put one right here. We'll do another 3. Okay, just like that. Push it down just a little bit. Okay, so now it's kind of uneven. We're going to take another 4, bunch of 4 raspberries, and we're going to put it right here. Okay, so this is kind of even right now. We've got even numbers. We've got 2 more of these to use. We're going to put these along the side instead of right in the middle of it. So like right there, you won't actually probably see them from above, but when you hold the bouquet to the side, you're going to see those raspberries there. So we're just going to put that a little bit lower, just like that. Okay, wrap the stems. Okay, so now we've got some over here, but we need a little bit more over here, so we're going to add one just right here at the bottom again. So again, it's a little uneven still, but that's good. Like I mentioned earlier, you don't want it to be too perfect. You want it to be perfectly imperfect. So, and once we've added that, we're going to go ahead and wrap the stems again. Okay, so right now we've essentially got a finished bouquet, but we have unfinished stems. See that tape right there? It does not look actually that pretty, so we're going to need to finish those stems off. So now I've got one that I've cut. I'm just going to cut all down. Most of the time you've got to cut them one at a time unless you have really, really good set of clippers, which I don't. Mine are okay, but they're not great. So I can usually cut 2 at a time. So we're just going to cut. And be prepared for these to fly off somewhere, because they usually do. If you've ever got any pieces, like if you see this one's got this plastic piece on there, you just cut that off. It doesn't need to look like silk flowers with plastic pieces everywhere, just because they are. Okay, finish cutting here. So after we've cut our stems to all the same length here, we're going to take our ribbon. I've just got a little bit of length right here, and start at the bottom and hold it tight. And just like our floral tape, we're going to wrap it up, keeping it tight the whole time. Make a couple wraps right at the top. Make sure that you cover all of your green floral tape. And we got a little bit of left over, so you're going to take your scissors and cut. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to fold over the end like a little hem. Okay, hold it tight the whole time. And we're going to take our floral glue, put just a couple little dabs down it, and we are going to fold it over and hold it tight right there. If you have any left over, just kind of dry it off. Okay. Now we're going to wait for this to dry, and after it's dried, you will have a fully wrapped bouquet just like this.